I didn't. Oh, it actually unmuted.
It is right here. I like that.
That's crazy.
All right, man. I'm messing with it.
We have different. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, man. Look. If you don't know, you see what I'm repping right now. Georgetown. The Nash hat on, you know what I'm saying? Had me a nice little mini vacation. Came back feeling good, feeling restful, feeling blessed. Thank the good Lord up above. I'm out here helping cheering. You know what I'm saying? I feel good, man. I feel good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? If you can't tell, a little drip. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, those are roots.
Drip.
Those are roots, people. Anyway,
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Without further ado, the show that you've all been waiting for. I know you get all the little fluff, but these are your two favorite hosts right here. You know what I'm saying? This is G and C Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. I'm sure she's in the chat right now.
Love you, mama.
Love you, mama.
Oh, by the way, I picked up some lingo, so whenever we have, whenever we step out, you know what I'm saying, we got to put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even cuss. I feel good.
And you should. You very much should. Speaking of mother, this is our #1. This is #1 sports podcast of 2013 master's program at Grambling State. You're really getting good at this.
The Grambling State.
You're really getting good at this. What's up,
Black Rating?
Back again like we never left.
Yes, sir. By the way, I talked to him today. Told him we appreciate the videos. Hey, keep putting out the videos, Black Rating. We gonna keep supporting it.
Keep making that money.
Keep making that money.
Keep making that money.
Keep making that chicken.
Hello, that's our mother again. It's jumping ahead. Good evening.
Good evening.
G.R. Houston Jack. How are you doing? Welcome
back.
What up,
Mo? What up, Mo?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back, Cary. Love the drip. Thank you so much, Cuzzo.
Hey, appreciate that.
Thank you so
appreciate
much. Hair color. Hey, don't do that, Mo.
Hair color.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. You ain't even. How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
How you doing, TT?
Love y'all too.
All right.
Appreciate
All
it.
Right. Good evening. Good evening. Me and you got to fight because it's been seemed like a month or so. So we got to fight on site. Next time I see you, no knives, no guns, just fists. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what she doing. I don't know what she been up to.
She been probably busy, man.
Nah, no excuse.
Oh,
no excuse.
Well, I tried, Chelsea.
Yo, R.O.B. best R&B singer out of Louisiana.
Emotional roller coaster.
Name another one.
yeah.
Name another.
Okay.
That's not the album.
Bro. I know. I'm here for the support, man.
That's a shame. All right. We gonna because I'm gonna give you time to look at the players out because you was shameful. I've been now. Ain't no excuse. No excuses.
This is a good
anyway.
Excuse.
We still on top.
You know we come for you today.
What up, Spencer?
You know we come for you.
What
today.
Up, Spencer? I'm not even gonna do this with you. That's for the ISO God himself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna see. I ain't about to play with her right now. I ain't about to play with her. Before we get to our couple of housekeeping items, want to first I'll say thank you to our repeat offenders. Y'all know who you are. Y'all are day ones. We appreciate y'all. As always, we couldn't do this without y'all. We appreciate you. Want to say also thank you to first-time viewers, subscribers, right? We're going to call you subscribers. Thank you to first-time subscribers. Also, thank you to the replay viewers. We want to welcome you back next week and tell you we love you already. There you go right there. And we here at GSC Sports Talk do something very, very valuable. We love music. It's ingrained in us. We love it. We've been on different waves since we were kids, and now it's just full circle. So what we love to do, what we have to do, what we got to make sure we do is ask you guys what you're listening to, because at the end of the episode, we highlight our 2 music picks a piece, and then whatever y'all decide to drop in the chat, if you will, put an M next to the artist and or the song and or the album. So artist, song, album with an M next to it. Follow the people in the chat if this is your first time doing it. We want to make sure we highlight that for y'all at the end. We will give a couple more reminders, but without further ado, let us go ahead and get to the main thing, grandstand. Sorry, last thing. Make sure you do this. Then make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We definitely appreciate you from all of our fun-loving places that we come from. But from Louisiana, we
all right, man.
The homegrown stuff. But without further ado, what you got to get to?
Let's get to it, man. We're going to start with college football. And I'm going to tell you the thing that surprised me the most when I was looking today. Indiana is number 5, and they haven't played. I don't know who they played. I think they played.
Big Ten.
Yeah, they played. They're going to be playing Ohio State. I don't know what the rankings of the teams that they played, but I think this may be the first ranked team they've played. And them being number 5 surprises me. Because I don't think they're better than I truly don't think they're better than Alabama. I truly don't think they're better than you can put. Could I put like Iowa or no Iowa State?
So number 1,
USC.
Indiana is there because when they're undefeated, they have not been like this since the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
they are undefeated. They cannot help but play who's in front of them. They are in a tougher Big Ten this year. The Big Ten, including teams that they have beaten: UCLA, Maryland, Northwestern, Nebraska, Washington, Michigan State, and Michigan. Now, the Michigan, the Maryland, then the UCLA and Nebraska are big schools to play. They can't help that everybody else is trash this year. Michigan, bad as they are, they survive. I'm sorry that Indiana just happens to be undefeated, and they're either in the first or the second biggest conference and or tougher conference, being the Big Ten, with them expanding. Sorry they didn't play USC this year. They playing Ohio State. I'm sorry. Who else good at the Big Ten? No, exactly. So you can say the same thing for Ohio State. They're number 2. Who they play outside of Oregon?
Penn State.
Stop it.
Am I wrong?
No.
Is Penn State not number 2? Or
Penn State choked.
Top 4, top 5 right now?
Penn State choked though. Do they not?
They do.
Okay.
Well, you said who else they to play? I told you Penn State.
But I'm saying though, Penn State chokes against them all the time. And I don't agree with Penn State being number 3.
Well, we both have some things we disagree on right now.
You know who not in the top 25?
LSU. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, they took that. They lost to Florida, man. That was embarrassing. Man. Brian Kelly, bro. Hey, man, look, that seat get a little bit warm right now, dog.
Whoa. That thing on fire right now.
Nah, it's a little bit warm.
You can't lose to Florida.
Nah, you can't.
You cannot lose. Nah. Alabama is an acceptable loss. I believe Texas A&M is an acceptable loss. But not Florida. Not this year. Not the DEI Kings. No, come on, man. No, not Florida.
I was so mad Saturday night, dog. I was so mad, bro. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I can't even tell you, bro. Anyway. That part.
I died. I'll address you in a few when we get to talk about Spencer, because you fall right along on this story too. That fall hard, ain't it? Oh, okay. We're
gonna be back. We're gonna be back.
Other teams that went wrong. There we go. Mm-hmm. Other teams that continue to win and impress: Boise State, which I do believe should be in the top 10, but they are not now.
Number 12, right?
I don't know.
I believe they're number 12 when I took a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a look at it. I think they are number 12.
Thought they moved up a little bit.
How far you want to move up by?
So you want me to talk on my head or my heart?
Heart.
With my heart, I want them to be number 7. Because right now, Ashton Genty, the Boise State running back, Frisco High School, Lone Star, I believe it. Frisco High, we'll just say that. What he's doing at Boise State is what he was doing at Frisco when I saw him that one time, rack up 6 touchdowns. He has 24 touchdowns on the season, well over 200-something carries, and right now sitting at 18,000, 1,800, almost 1,900 yards. He about to break 2,000 before the end of the year.
Oh, man.
And he's not number one in the house.
He should be number one.
Yeah.
If he ain't, who is?
They got Shador, Cam, and Travis Hunter in there. So we know they don't have respect for the running backs. But if you break 2,000 and he already got 24 touchdowns and only one receiver.
Yeah. Right now, if any of those guys get it, like if Shador or Cam get it, and rightfully so, they should be in that discussion. But if they get it, y'all might as well just change the Heisman to the quarterback trophy.
That's what it's been.
Yeah, that's all it's been anyway. Like I haven't seen a run besides Rich Bush when he got it. Huh? Wrote.
I didn't do it. She did. We making a point to read all the comments now. Y'all see the rest.
No, but
Go Saints.
Yeah, but I don't like at this point. Y'all might well just get to the quarterback. Don't put no other position on there because you ain't gonna give it to him. Like I said, the last one, Reggie Bush, unless I can't remember all in all, like unless another Derrick Henry, the receiver Devontae Smith from with the
Philadelphia. Yeah.
I know he got it, but
really, it's a quarterback.
Realistically, I would like for another running back to get the Heisman. And I mean, the production he putting out right now, and the season ain't even over with. We got a few more weeks until it is over with. He about to break a record that ain't been broken so long. Y'all should give it to a running back, man.
Yeah, a surprise to some, but maybe not the others. Colorado whooped up on Utah. No shocker there. Yes, Colorado is looking very, very good right now. Much like what you were trying to say earlier about Indiana, I will say that about Colorado. That's great that y'all are winning. I just pondered to think who you have played of value. Because if y'all making it to the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. If y'all made it, and I have to see it because this is the other team that I'm gonna say next is shocking. BYU, even though they took their L, BYU was undefeated before, and so hopefully these two teams of unlikely circumstances can wind up in the Big 12 championship being BYU versus Colorado. Whew, that's gonna be something right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something.
I like it, man.
Right there.
What about another shocker that I ain't think it's gonna happen, but Stanford beat Louisville.
Stanford.
Stanford, even though they 2-5, they did beat Syracuse. So
I want to shout out Tulane, who doesn't get the respect they deserve. They are 9-2 overall, 7-0 in the American Conference. Team that's been on the rise for the past 6 or 7 years. They won against Navy. I understand everybody wanted to support the troops and all that on, I guess, last week, going all around full circle Veterans Day. But the Navy had to take that L.
They had to take that L. Shout out to Navy. Shout out to Navy, man.
SMU, still undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
They are 9-1, 6-0 at ACC play. First year in ACC. I believe they're on a collision course with Miami because Clemson has 2 losses on the season.
Man.
No. Yeah. Clemson has 2 losses. Miami has 1. Miami had a bad week last week. I think SMU Miami is like crazy.
Let me tell you something. I can't wait. Like I said, I know I said it a couple of times off the record. And I'm saying I know I probably said it a couple of times on this podcast, on the GNC Sports Podcast, if you will. But I can't wait when conference play starts for SMU basketball wise. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
Definitely going
for sure.
Really quick before we move right along, my album, The Sweeter the Juice, since Cary and I yeah, I'd be a little hurt too. He named the song, but it's just one.
For those that want to support, all right,
definitely.
I'm rooting for Colorado since LSU has disappointed me again. You think Deion going to the NFL to coach? I can't see him staying at Colorado.
I'll go ahead and ask you just like I asked my brother here at the beginning of the show. You want me to talk on my heart or my head? Put the answer in the chat. We'll get back to that one soon.
Yep. I'll tell you right now. He might as well go and get it while you can, because I don't know if he gonna have the talent or the depth that he has right now. So get it while it's hot, because
he might dip. He might dip. Or he might just stay. He said he can't coach grown men because they get all that money. They think they know it all, and some of them can. Some of them are coachable. Some of them not. But I think he might stay. I ain't gonna lie. I think he might stay.
That's a good answer. Rob said, "Talk with your heart. Talk with your heart." Not, I mean,
talk with your head because your heart hate him.
I was just about to say my heart. I don't hate him. It's a very strong dislike, but I don't hate him. I like what he's doing. Like, I'm being honest with that, right? In terms of just speaking on what I think may happen, two things will happen. Neither one of them being that he'll stay in Colorado. He's either going to hitch his wagon and finally go to FSU, which some will argue they should have let him in after Jackson State or before Jackson State, but nobody knew what he was going to do before Jackson State, HBCU SWAC led, if you will. Mm-hmm. And when he went to Colorado, Florida State hired or kept Norvell or hired Norvell. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly which spot they were in. But Florida State should have, after doing that, just take a chance, look at what he's doing now. So Norvell, not the brightest season at all by a long shot. Florida State could be looking. This is the trend you have to look for. They fired their head coach right now, Norvell, or at the end of the season. After Deion finishes his season up, no matter where they finish out at, look for him to be offered that Florida State job, especially because his sons are going to be gone. Yes, it's a running joke. He has two sons there, Shador and Travis. I mean, I'm playing.
Oh, man, my God. Come on, dog. Come on.
Shador and Shiloh and Travis Hunter is one of the players that he favors that reminds him a lot of himself. So those players are going to be gone. Also, it's been not a hard road at Colorado, but a very different road than he probably would have expected. And he's always wanted to go back to his alma mater, as far as the reports have said. And although he said he never wants to coach in the NFL, he also said he never wanted to leave Jackson State also. So anything is possible. That's not even being shady. Anything is possible. That's one. But then number two, with Deion, you have to look at it like this. If we follow one trend for sure, two things for certain. He's left when the time has been right, and also brought his players along. This will be follow suit right here if he goes to the NFL. And also, what better way to sit up there and start off where you really want to go after ending on a hot streak in Colorado by going back to your alma mater in Florida State. But he's not staying in Colorado after this year.
Nah, I don't see it, dog. I just can't see it, man.
I'm just saying, G. Everybody know his other son is Travis. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I just can't see it. I don't know, man. He gonna be in college. He said he want to coach college. So
that's what I was gonna say. I mean, yes, you could say he wants to coach college, and he never, saw himself doing anything with grown men because they are uncontrollable. They're getting paid money. But NIL has ended the conversation, and your players are getting paid just as much. And one thing I can say, following certain coaches that are very successful right now that aren't following the traditional trend of I got in on the back end, on the back end, on the back end. Dan Campbell, player, coach. D'Amico Ryan, player, coach. I'm struggling right now because I'm going through it in my head. But yeah, D'Amico Ryan, Dan Campbell, who's my other boy? Mike. Well, Mike Tomlin is a very special circumstance because he didn't play in the NFL, but he is a player's coach.
Yeah, right.
So it's certain people who just speak to what it. Oh, Antonio Pierce, Vegas, right?
Pete, what's the guy that coached for Seattle? Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Well,
yeah. He not
I know. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying that's another great example.
That's right.
That's another great example.
That's right. Migo is the truth. Yeah.
He is.
We will see what the future holds, but if it's anything pressing and telling. Here's a few things that you got to pay attention to. 2 years at Jackson State. We're coming up on the second year in Colorado.
Yep.
And he's left both times after he extended his 2-year stay in a sense. Colorado got the money, but the NFL got more. And here's the question that you all should be asking. Where would he go coach? Because it's not going to be Dallas. It's reports Jason Witten is up next.
Oh, Jason Witten.
Jason Witten.
Like the
tight end. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrible. Ain't no way. Yeah. All right. Speaking of, since we brought up Jason Witten, man. We brought the Cowboys. We won't go through every game outside of scores if need be, but we got to talk about a few, right?
Mm-hmm.
A few being number one, Atlanta Falcons got their tail kicked this weekend.
Yes,
They
sir.
got their tail kicked this
Coming
weekend.
back down to life, I see.
Yes. The fall is hard, as I have continued to say that I said last year. This is Spencer. I hope he's still paying attention to watching. He is a true Atlanta Falcons fan, which I can appreciate. And in the offseason, it's all love. But right now, you're still a dirty bird, and y'all got your honey kick. If nothing else, if the Saints can finish second, which just seems like what it's going to be.
Right.
But if we can ruin your season by any stretch of the imagination, it's to sit up there and just the hope to pray. The will to have you lose. If we can't beat you more than once, then somebody got to beat you. And that's all I'm saying on that.
That's it, man. The other one, the first one, the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And I have to say, I hope this ain't it. Do you think Jaden Daniels is hitting the rookie wall right now?
Jaden Daniels isn't hitting the rookie wall. Jaden Daniels is just a rookie. No wall intended. He came up against a defense that has a very strong front four. That's your defensive lineman and defensive tackle. They had a 3-4 technique that'd be a nose tackle. But he came up against a very good defensive line. Decent secondary. They play very fast. They are young. They got some experience back there. But overall, Jaden Daniels just didn't have a good night. I will say one of the things that you got to appreciate about what Washington is doing is what the Houston Texans did. That's not a transition, but it can be. Yeah. What the Houston Texans did last year and what they're trying to replicate and do this year is run the ball because that takes pressure off of young quarterbacks
right,
and not putting too much on them. So that is one thing that Washington definitely strives to do. Brian Robinson being the forefront of that in the backfield. They just ran up against a team. They were at Philadelphia. Let's go see what happens when they're at home because Washington has a good record at home this year. What do you think?
Man, at first it was good. It was going good for them, man. They just couldn't score when they needed to. They kicked quite a few field goals at the end. I know they did get the score in, but it's just that one person that they just couldn't contain. That a lot of people can't contain.
Well,
and that's all. Well, not for opposing teams, but Saquon Barkley.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that happens. That's happening in every game. Saquon Barkley is the X factor. Jalen Hurts hadn't looked very spectacular some games. This game would have to be one that I would say he didn't look that spectacular, but Saquon Barkley made him look spectacular. Reason why I say Jalen Hurts didn't look that good is because he only had 222 passing yards, right? Mm-hmm. You want to know why I say he didn't look good with the 222 passing yards? Because Saquon Barkley had 146 of them.
Yeah. That's tough, man.
I'm sorry. That was Russian. That was Russian. But that's what I mean. But he took the pressure off of
right.
That was Russian. Let me see what the receiving is real quick while we on
Yeah. Let's take a look at that. What's my
guy? Only had 52.
My receivers for Washington.
Who you talking about? Scary Terry?
Yeah, Terry.
Austin Eckler, Zach Ertz.
Terry didn't have a game. Terry. Darius Slay was on him. Man, look, he only had 10 yards? Is that right?
Yeah.
Man,
but he also didn't have that many targets though.
Yeah, because Darius Slay.
Well, no, I mean it's not just tough, that, man. Well, it's not just that. I don't think you look that long. You want your rookie to be in,
and plus their line is good too.
Well, you want your rookie to be in great position. The best thing you can do if you're a rookie quarterback, if you got a good tight end, a big tight end, which Zach Ertz is to sit up there and throw it to him. He was targeted 9 times. I'm sorry, not 9, 7. But then Austin Eckler being your running back, your speed back. Outside of Brian Robinson, you threw it to him too, your safety valve. So yeah, Scary Terry might only got 2 of them, but 2 targets and all this, only 1 yard. I mean 1 reception for 10 yards. But hey, he is very much so a team player. He's been through a gauntlet of quarterbacks. Man. I'm pretty sure he's not mad about it.
Yeah, he ain't mad about it. I ain't seen nothing indicating he was mad about it.
Not sure how much of the game that you saw, but I definitely want to speak on the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, I saw it all.
What did you think? First half, second half, the quarterback play, whatever. Tell me what you thought about the whole game.
The whole game for Cincinnati, man, y'all just didn't score in the first half. I don't know what happened in the first half. Y'all couldn't get anything going on. And just in typical fashion, when you count them out, they come right back in. Cincinnati was down, I think, 20. I'm pretty sure it was like 27-6 at one point with the Chargers being up 27. And then
24-6.
24-6, I apologize. And then after that, Joe Burrow connected with T. Higgins. Joe Burrow connected with what's my guy? not T. Higgins.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase connected with Jamar Chase for a touchdown. And then when they had a chance at the end, when they had a chance to take the lead and go up by 3, they field goal missed it not one time, but they missed it 2 times, and that was pretty bad. And I know those players on Cincinnati feel mad. I know they was they was a little bit peed off, you know what I'm saying? But they came back, but y'all just gotta finish, man. Like y'all gotta start strong and finish. And if you don't start strong, you gotta finish strong.
Well, although they did not score very much in the first half,
they only had 6.
Well, although they didn't, here's the thing: the defense gave up 24 points in the first half.
Yeah,
that's their Achilles heel. And although that offense looks good, it gets revved up. Sometimes it takes a while to start. If you ever started a push more and you yank that cord, and sometimes you got to sit up there and throw your little something on the engine to get it going. But sometimes you got to sit up there and refill the gas tank up. At the end of the day, seems like the Cincinnati Bengals were running low on offense, and they didn't have any gas for the defense. And by the time they got it filled up, it was almost too little too late. I want to say this, though. Shout out to their endurance. They will to come back.
Right.
But also, Chargers.
Man.
God, what are you doing? It's almost like you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
For Jim, you got work cut out for you, because that's saying something about how y'all had that big lead. They almost came back. That's saying something. I know you're gonna get it right.
I agree. And then on top of that, also, did the same thing happen to the Chargers in the playoffs against Jacksonville?
Yeah.
They was up big, and then they let Jacksonville come back and win the game.
Yeah.
See, stuff like that, it can't happen. And if you showing it right now in the regular season, Lord knows what's gonna happen when the playoffs start. If you get a chance to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
They're not making the playoffs. They 4. Okay, 7-3, 4-1. They all right. They.
Oh, you talking about the Chargers?
I'm talking about Chargers. No.
The Chargers may make it. It depends on what the rest of the AFC looks like. AFC, we know, is a tougher conference.
Yeah.
They got a lot of things going on, a lot of things circulating. Real quick, want to give a shout out to the Houston Texans for winning, I guess, the Battle of Texas. I don't know if that's what they call it. Shout out to Joe Mixon. You hadn't ran like that since you were a rookie in the league, running for the Cincinnati Bengals, which I still say was a crazy move for you to get rid of. Also want to say shout out to you, Dallas Cowboys. Every week you continue to press us with sound bites, and I want to say keep that rolling, as he say.
Keep that motherfucker rolling.
Let's
gotta keep it rolling. Gotta keep it rolling.
Real quick, Spencer say we are still on top of NFC South, but yeah, how do you really feel?
How do you really feel? Yeah, you wanted to win that game. I know you wanted to win that game on Sunday. It don't matter if you talk on the NFC South, but you still wanted to win that game. We know you wanted to win that game. We know you want to win that game. Who don't like winning?
Yo, yeah. What up, Sid?
Yeah.
Want to shout out to you, the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills definitely did something that I needed them to do, that we all needed them to do. That silence is undefeated season.
Right.
So once again, the Dolphins of old can celebrate being the only undefeated team. That's number one. Number two, I think this is a sign of things to come. And there's one commentator that has been saying this since the beginning of the year. And I won't shout him out because we ain't getting paid nothing. I ain't saying the sports network because I ain't getting paid nothing. But he has been saying that the only team that the Kansas City Chiefs do not want to see is the Buffalo Bills because of Josh Allen, and said how they had a team constructed. Hey, right now, I don't know if Baltimore is better equipped or Buffalo,
right?
But I need to see one of them go against. I'm sorry, I don't want to see anybody else in the AFC. I think it's a waste of time. Let's just go ahead and fast forward and see who gets to the AFC Championship on that side.
I agree. I agree with everything you said about Buffalo, man. They put it on Kansas City, and Josh Allen at the end of the game, when it was time for him to get that first down, he got not only the first down, but he got the touchdown as well. He concluded that game. He had a real good game. Patrick Mahomes threw that interception at the end. That's so funny. It happens, but Buffalo proving themselves to be the past few years proving themselves to be a Super Bowl contender, but they haven't reached it yet. Will they do it this season? Who knows, man? I can't wait. But another one I want to get to that surprised me was the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
One thought. Free Fairty,
man.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Free Fairty.
Also, a win is a win.
I agree.
Absolutely. No.
A win
is a win. Houston Texans continue to get it done. The Los Angeles Chargers definitely won. What a nail biter it was. Buffalo Bills definitely won. Seattle Seahawks definitely won. Shout out to you, Geno Smith. I'm still riding high because you, sir, have shown us that people deserve second chances. Go ahead with your commentary.
Thank you for that. Pittsburgh beating the Baltimore Ravens. Crazy thing. I haven't seen it since we won against Dallas in 2019. A team winning purely off of field goals.
Yes, you did. The Steelers were involved in the game earlier this year. Atlanta.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't fancy that game. I totally forgot about that. All right, but now, the Pittsburgh Steelers just went off of purely field goals is something. Especially Baltimore, is something that I couldn't imagine. Russell Wilson. What can I say, man? Hey, he proven his worth. He in a whole better situation. He with a good coach with Mike Tomlin. I know it's different from what he was at last year. The team seemed like they vibed with him, unlike it was last season with the Denver Broncos. Offensive linemen getting in his face. Pittsburgh, I don't see none of that. And they're perfectly fine with it. As long as you win, they good. And they won against a real good Baltimore Ravens team. And right now we got to put a question mark with Baltimore right now. Y'all haven't got it done. Y'all ain't got it done this past week. Y'all ain't got it done when y'all played Cleveland. Y'all should have won that game, but y'all lost that one. So is that 2 games in a row that they lost?
Oh, they are second in conference play.
Okay,
second in divisional play behind Pittsburgh.
Behind Pittsburgh.
So I agree with you for the most part. 2 things we can take away from this game. Number 1, let Russ cook. Yes, that's the saying, that's the slogan. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. He's not going to be all world. Big Ben wasn't all world either. I just want Pittsburgh Steelers fans to understand that. I hope it's one watching. You know who I'm talking about. You know Big Ben wasn't about nothing one thing, but we won't get on that right now. And it wasn't on the football field. But yes, let's just take a breath and understand this. Russell Wilson gonna get you between 3 to 6 plays with that moon ball that they call it a game. That's all you can expect. And he gonna complete it. The thing pretty when it go in there.
Yes, sir.
He gonna complete it with George Pickens being your receiver. He loves to go up, show out. He loves the big moments, even though he's been controversial in a sense back in the day. I say back in the day like he that old, but a couple of years in the making. But hey, it's better than what you had before when your quarterback wouldn't throw it down the field, and better than what you had last year and the year before last by Pretty Boy, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I also want to say this in conjunction to my point 1. By golly, y'all can't score.
I can't score.
Y'all
That's
can't
a problem.
score.
That is a problem.
That's why.
Y'all just getting down there, just kick a field goal just for the sake of it.
Second point to this. Baltimore.
Yep.
You went and got Derrick Henry. You had a chance to get up on tied, I should say, to tie the Pittsburgh Steelers with a 2-point conversion. And what did you do? You didn't run the ball.
Nothing.
You didn't run it with the person that you came and paid $8 million was to drop in the bucket for what he's been doing this year for you. Give the ball to Derrick Henry.
Let the man work.
That is a simple formula, Todd Monken. You know it because you came from Georgia, and that's all y'all had was running backs. Give the ball to your running back. You have one of the best to ever do it that is still doing it, who is not injury prone, which Baltimore has had a slew of running back injuries. Give the ball to your running back. Also, speaking of disasters, people were down on Anthony Richardson and what he could or could not do, and they proceeded to bench him. And he only came back stronger than ever. I ain't talking like his performance was just A1 day one, but he was 20 of 32 for 272 yards.
Yes,
there you go, right there, right? That's one thing. The second thing is this: the Jets lost again. I continue to kick myself in the backside because I really thought that the Jets would make it spicy in the AFC, but they have not made it spicy. Just like uncooked food when you go to certain restaurants. By the other side of, if you know what I'm talking about, it's not cooked right, it's not seasoned right. That is exactly what the New York Jets are. And oh, by the way, the firing spree continues. Now they have fired their general manager.
Yes, sir.
So head coach has been fired, general manager has been fired.
Yeah. He got fired on his day off.
He got fired on his day off. Was it today? He might have been. He might have been in because Tuesday they took him come back in, disappear. Little short work.
Well, they ain't playing on Tuesdays. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, general manager don't. You know,
They don't.
I don't think he got no off day.
Yeah, 7 days we got no.
Yeah, no, general manager like they ain't like the head coach. I think
yeah, all the time. Of course.
I think he got fired Sunday, and they say it face on Tuesday. Payday. I don't know what bank do Tuesday payday, but who knows? Maybe people get paid differently.
He'll be fine. He'll get another job. Shout out to them Saints for winning against the Cleveland Browns. We on a 2-game winning streak. Hey, shout out to the boys, man. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it because where I was at, they weren't broadcasting like that. But hey, Gary was letting me know what was going on. I was looking at scores on the app. So give a big shout out to the Saints. James Winston still, pulling for you. Hey, he don't. Hey.
First of all, James Winston went ham on this. 395 yards.
Good God.
He went ham on this.
That's Jameis. That's Jameis, man.
For sure. For sure. Shout out to you, I'm sorry, not since then. Shout out to you, Chicago Bears. Still suck. And shout out to you, Detroit Lions. The thing that I was right the whole year. Detroit Lions, best team, NFC. I'm gonna keep saying it. They're going to the Super Bowl on the NFC side. I'm confident in saying it.
All right, let's look at these comments real quick.
Yes.
He's free fair.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, yeah, you did. A win is a win. Hey, y'all, this cousin Felicia. What up, cousin?
What up? Let's see. Whatever the case.
He got fired before Christmas. Yeah, he did. He got fired before. He got fired before Thanksgiving. The week before Thanksgiving at that.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to be thankful for.
Nope. Not even the Jets. All right, man. Ready to get to these segments real quick?
Yes. Well, we want to remind the people of one thing, right?
Yes, sir.
We love music here. That is one thing that we love. GSC, Gary here, Cary right there. We do love music. We want to make sure that we share that love with you at the end of the episode. Every episode, we give you 2 picks a piece, 2 for him, 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also highlight whatever picks that you guys give us music-wise. If you will, in the comments, what's your favorite song, no matter what it is, country, hip-hop, gospel, pop, fiddle, rock, indie, whatever it may be. Put an M with the artist, album, and or song name in there, and make sure you put it in so we can highlight it at the end of the episode, if you will. Yes, are you ready to get to it?
Yes, sir.
All right, erase my thing. Hold on.
Oh, no, you good.
Go ahead.
All right, man. All right, so we got the flag on the play. Oh,
don't worry about that.
Appreciate it. We have our flag on the play segment, and pretty much when flag on the play is when you see God.
It fell in.
All right, pretty much when flag on play is when we see any coaches, players do anything egregious. I believe it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. And with no further ado, man, my flag on the play. I hate that they're going through it right now.
Do you?
Nah, not really, because I tell everybody, I don't discriminate. I hate every NFL team besides my own. So
that's a flag on you.
Oh well. My flag on play goes to the Jacksonville Jaguars. You guys are currently 2-9. Probably the worst team in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. And that's just my opinion. I don't know what y'all have going on out there. I don't know if y'all been partying. I don't know if y'all looking at the Florida Gators of the past or what they used to do. But this is not looking like an NFL team. This ain't even looking. I don't know what y'all call yourselves right now, but it's disastrous. It's embarrassing. Y'all need to clean it up. Y'all need to do something about it. Trevor Lawrence, they paid you all that money. You got to show me something, man. You got to show me. You got to show me worth it. You got to show me something. Calvin, really? I don't know where he been at. I'm pretty sure he thought he was gonna go to a good situation when he left Atlanta, but he went to a worse situation. They coach still have faith in him. I saw the reports on that. He still have faith in him. I don't have faith in you, man. I don't have faith in y'all. Are y'all gonna get that 3rd win of the season? I don't know.
Actually, Calvin really with Tennessee Titans.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. My bad. Good job on me, flag on the play.
No, you good.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I forgot who's with Jacksonville.
Nobody.
They picked up somebody.
No, I'm being petty.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up for you.
Yeah. Then pull it up for me, please. Because they got somebody, but hey, it is what it is. Nah, y'all just trash, man. Y'all just
Gabe Davis.
All right, Gabe Davis.
And that ain't nothing to flash in the pan.
All right,
Evan Ingram. That's the only one that they probably got.
Well.
Let's not forget, Trevor Lawrence is hurt. Mac Jones is playing.
I still don't care. He still, even before Mac Jones came on the board, he still wasn't playing good. So, oh well. Flag on the play goes to y'all, man. That disastrous team right now. Oh well.
Hey guys, what's up, Short?
What up, though? What up, Mo?
The Jags are the worst. I gotta disagree with y'all real quick. Have we forgot? The Jets, right? Have we forgot about the Giants? Have we forgot about the nasty Cleveland Browns? I know they got Jameis playing, but we can't forget that they are not that good, even though they got a better quarterback than what they had.
Hey, but at least they entertaining.
We entertain. We talking about who good and who not.
Okay, all right. If that's the case, then yeah, okay.
The Chicago Bears?
They good.
Who good?
We got the same record.
And we terrible. Don't do that.
At a certain point, they were by in the division. Like
who they were leading? They were tied.
Yeah, they was tied, but at a certain point.
You can't. The Titans are 2-8.
The Bears, the Raiders. Ooh.
The Raiders are 2-8.
The Patriots 3-8.
The Cowboys. I understand y'all saying with the worst teams. We got a lot of worst teams.
It's a lot bad. It's a lot bad going on.
We got a lot of worst teams out there.
We ain't looking too good, but at least we on a 2-game win streak right now. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
My flag on the play, I want to give an honorary flag on the play. This honorary flag on the play will come from the both of us. Free Faraday, as our compadre said, a.k.a. CJ said. Faraday High School in Faraday, Louisiana, was kicked out the playoffs, looked like it, for a fight that they did not start. Now they're kicked out, and I'm not sure if they're going to ever get back in. It looks like the team that they were slated to play, I don't have it in front of me right now. They are slated to have a bye week. This is absurd. This is ridiculous. I just got a feeling if it was other schools there, you would not sit up there and disqualify them from the playoffs. They deserve to play. Right. If you go watch the fight, they did not start the fight. So how can you get disciplined so much after you won and not proceed to advance?
And then on top of that, after the fight, they kept playing, right?
I believe so.
They kept playing. So y'all kept playing. Then after the fact, you didn't disqualify everybody on the team. You kept playing, and then after the fact, when the game over, the team got disqualified. Nah, whoever
that's LHHS.
Yeah, they deserve to get that.
Yeah. Screw y'all. Put Faraday back in. I'm trying to go to the Dome.
Yeah, me too, man.
All right, my official flag on the play goes to something that I will have I'll talk about that later. My official flag on the play goes to whoever decided to have a class action lawsuit against Netflix for the Tyson versus Paul fight that apparently nobody saw live unless you were in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, aka Jerry World. The fact that you actually filed a class action lawsuit like Netflix did not fulfill what the basic premise of their service was. And the premise is, if you'd have looked on anything, I'm breaking this down layman terms. If you'd have looked on anything else other than that fight, I bet your Netflix was working.
Yep.
I bet that because you didn't see the fight on time, I bet you went and watched it either on a delay or waited till after. I bet that you really thought this fight was going to be entertaining like it was real boxing. And you could not be further wrong. The flag on the play goes to, it's a couple folks that are trying to sue Netflix. They're trying to make a class action lawsuit. I think it's in effect right now. Because Netflix, you believe, duped you. Well, Netflix didn't make you pay extra for that live fight, right? Netflix also sit up there and said, for all you cronies that ain't got your own account, we're going to make sure you get your own account. And it just so going to happen to be on one of the biggest events of the year. Mind you, we all know the biggest event of the year was thus far. Mm-hmm. And that was Kenny and the Peeps concert. But yes, the flag on the play goes to you. Netflix didn't breach anything. Netflix didn't do anything wrong. It just so happened that the biggest spectacle in the world was the thing that they chose to sit up there and make sure that every last one of y'all get y'all accounts. Mm-hmm. And you want to know why it's not a big spectacle? Mm-hmm. Because on Christmas Day, whenever the halftime of Houston, and I forgot who they play against, Beyonce gonna be performing at halftime. We can bet money right now, ladies and gentlemen, that nothing gonna go wrong with that halftime performance.
It
right
better
there.
not go wrong with it.
It
We know it ain't gonna go wrong with it.
It won't. Here's the thing. Even if it does, guess what? All y'all lying talking about y'all gonna cancel Netflix because you ain't done it yet and you ain't gonna do it now. Netflix leads the curve on everybody. You know who increased their prices first? Netflix. You know who sit up there and gripe and complain about it? All of us. And you know what we all do?
Keep watching.
And the first thing that happened after Netflix increased their stuff is everybody else go up too. You know who you never hear nobody canceling? Netflix. Get over it. Drop the class action lawsuit because you're not gonna win. It ain't enough money in the world for you to win. Nobody was violated. You didn't pay no extra money. I ain't gonna go to y'all for doing that, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
It is
Stop playing. Real quick, go to the comment before we get to there. No, they called again. Okay.
They called again. Okay. It was over within the second quarter with 2 minutes and 47 left. Oh, 37. Yeah, they weren't coming back.
They could have gave it.
I didn't even watch the fight.
You didn't miss anything. What I announced at the end of this, I'll break it down. Yeah.
I'm upset that somebody allowed that fight to happen.
I want y'all to understand.
I agree.
I want y'all to understand this. Please, if anybody can tell me, what is Mike Tyson's financial situation? Because that's the only thing I can see you taking this fight.
Oh man, look,
that's the only.
I had a whole rant about that. Somebody hit me up on Saturday. They was like, "Did you watch the fight?" Man, I went on like a 10-minute rant. I can't even.
Who can I sue? Apparently, they're suing Netflix themselves. Did y'all know the CEO of Netflix is actually in Arlington? I mean, at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium when the fight was going on.
Wow. Yeah,
that was funny.
Who else spent money for that? Y'all just...
Houston and the Ravens. There you go. I couldn't remember who it was. Yes, Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens are playing on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
And the halftime is going to be Beyonce. I'm assuming that's in Houston, G, right? I'm assuming that's in Houston. It's got to be Houston. It got to be Houston. Yeah. So that's my flag on the play, and you can get ready to go to your next thing.
All right, man. Well, hopefully that halftime performance is good because it's only going to be 15 minutes. So, yeah, all y'all girls out there that want to see a concert, good luck.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. All right. So we have when life comes at you fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on that plane, you get on that helicopter, and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you have that parachute on. You jump off the plane, the helicopter, and that parachute don't work. This is the sound that it makes. All right, so this goes to none other than I'm gonna call him Hall of Fame coach, long-time Miami Heat coach Eric Spoelstra. And yep, if you haven't noticed, if you haven't heard, Eric Spoelstra, he did the unthinkable. He did something that ain't been done in a very long time, probably over 30 years. I can't remember the last time it was done.
I do
in the NBA.
Oh no.
Yeah, we know in college. We know in college. And just so happened, my bad. Just so happened, it happened to it happened with a player that used to play for Michigan. Eric Spoelstra called a timeout in overtime when he didn't have one left, and they lost the game to none other than the Detroit Pistons.
You tried it. You tried to link it.
What? What you doing? You see Detroit?
No, I said you tried to link it. I see.
And guess who was in the building? Jalen Rose.
Oh my God.
Jalen Rose was in the building. Shout out to Jalen Rose, man. Hey, if you know, you know. But yeah, when life comes at you fast, Eric Spoelstra calling the timeout when you ain't have one. I don't know who needs to hear this. But it's good to have people on your side, your assistant coaches, tell you when you don't have no more timeouts left. And me personally, I don't understand why he called a timeout, to be honest with you. But he did. It just didn't make no sense to me. He said, I made a serious mental error. That's on me. I feel horrible about it. There's no excuse for that. I'm 17 years in. I knew in the huddle we didn't have a timeout. I got emotional in the huddle. I made a horrendous mistake. And I just want to go back. I knew in the huddle we didn't have a timeout. So you knew y'all didn't have a timeout, but you still called a timeout. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me in my face. I hate liars. Don't lie to me in my face like you know what's up, bro. You know, you ain't know. Just say you ain't know. It's okay. It happens. It happens. Chris Webber did it. You know, years down the road, he said one of his teammates told him they had a timeout. When they didn't, and you know, the Loki might have cost him the championship. But hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. You got to applaud him for falling on his sword because it is somebody else's job to know how many timeouts. And so somebody told him just like they told Chris Webber. Obviously, they can't count or see whichever one you want to call it.
You got all the assistant coaches down there.
What's cause our favorite saying? Either you dumb or you stupid.
Either you dumb or you stupid. You gotta pick one of them.
So
hey, no. Life's already hard as it is. It's even harder when you're stupid.
It is. Oh,
I'm done.
That's funny.
I'm done.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Appreciate it.
Next is my money shot. The money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget. And when you hear it, if you hear it, you got to hear it again. Come back, listen to the whole episode just because we dope, because we twins, because we got Louisiana roots, because somebody's a Washington native, apparently, because he lying to y'all. He's from Louisiana too. And we're twins and we dope. All that good stuff. So when you when you hear that, you know, just know this is the sound that you got to hear and the image you got to remember.
Here comes the money.
I'm at the wet that.
Here comes the money.
This too still.
Hey,
This too. I ironed it too much, y'all. I ironed it too much. Yeah, you iron your money, you make it still. You don't see, you ain't no drug dealer,
man,
bro.
what the? Fake money. Why are you ironing fake money?
Nobody knows it's fake.
Now they know now.
You a hater. You a hater. You a hater.
Yo,
You a hater. Wow, dog, it's a joke.
okay.
Oh my.
Okay.
Y'all, let's end the show right now. Point. What are you doing?
All right, get your money shot, man.
No, man, you mess up the whole thing now.
Get your money shot, boy.
Man, golly.
Y'all know.
My money shot goes, what's wrong with you? My money shot goes to SMU head football coach for letting high school players know what the real deal is. I'm going to paraphrase what he did, y'all. And it's so cold and so real. If I need to, I'll send it to every last one of y'all individually that listen to this. Y'all just let me know if y'all want to see it in the comments. SMU coach paraphrasing just like this in the sea of high school students. Hey, let me let y'all know something. Y'all are the best in the state, right? Y'all might be some of the best in the nation. That's great. But if you don't take the classroom serious in high school, you're not going to take the classroom serious in college. We look for players that's going to do both, right? Also, a scholarship is about $83,000 a year. Football scholarship could be worth $120. Do the math. Roughly $400 and some odd $1,000. We not investing almost $500,000 in somebody who's not gonna take this football program serious, they grade serious, anything like that. You're not gonna take your grade serious, go on about your business. We'll hire you later. The transfer portal is real, and we know how good they are. We know how much they want to take it serious. So if you're trying to come play ball for us, you better be the top of the top. That's basically what he said in the paraphrase. I just want to make sure I applaud him, give him a little bit more money, because brother, that was a great speech. SMU is on the tear right now. We live here. Everybody knows, or some of y'all should know, maybe you don't. You should know the legend of the Pony Express and how they're the only school in NCAAF, that's college football history, to get the death penalty. And now they're coming back. All I can say is get on y'all stuff, boys. If y'all trying to get on that Pony Express, because that man ain't playing with y'all. He ain't playing. SMU football coach, head football coach. Shout out to you. What an impressive message. I appreciate that. Okay. Really quick. Mother told you to calm down.
Right.
I like it.
All right.
We got a couple more picks coming in. I'll make sure I put that up there real quick. Let's make, look, like Mama say, let's make us big again.
Yeah.
Let's make us big again.
All
right. Once again, what are you listening to? Put your name of your song, artist, album next to the letter M. We're gonna get ready to highlight those in just a few seconds. Let's see what we got here. Hey, fam, missed y'all.
See, I came right on time.
Right on time. Right on time. Yes, once again, in the comments, if you will, put an M next to the song, artist, album, whatever it may be. I know before we go to talk about this, ROB already put his in the comments. So the sweeter the juice.
Sweeter
I'm
the
probably
juice.
gonna ask you if you knew what it was.
Yeah, emotional roller coaster. How about that, buddy?
Sweeter the juice.
Great discography, by the way.
Hot chocolate, if you will.
All right.
Yes, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get to these music picks real quick.
Let's get to it. Let's see what y'all been listening to. All right, Mercy, Mercy Me by Marvin Gaye. All right, Justin.
All right.
Got the classic. I'm Ready by Kano. All right, I gotta check that out. I ain't never heard of Kano before. But...
Is that? Yeah, I'm about to say, is that R&B, Afro, hip hop? What that is? I think I might like that one. That sounds like a bopper. I don't know.
Okay.
You Are My Joy by Faith Evans.
All right.
Okay. Holland. Oh, Holland. I know that. First of all, I know she ain't spelled it like that on the album. Holland by Glorilla. I know she ain't spelled it like that on the album. She probably did.
Nah, you gotta let me do this one. I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Shout out to SWV.
Shout out to Wanna Be by Glorilla. Hey, that's what Glorilla up in here tonight.
I see.
That's what Glorilla up in here.
All right, everybody on there. All right. Ooh, man. I don't know.
Surgeons by Maxwell.
Okay, Surgeons.
I think that's
okay.
Okay,
yeah, you might be Surgeons. I don't know.
What?
Sagrenko? It might be Surgeons, man. Who knows?
Thank you, Surgeons. I just said that.
No.
You supposed to help me.
Surgeons.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we got that.
All right, and this is off of the don't tell me. This is off the well, hold on. This is what Tony, what goes around comes around.
You know what that's off of.
Yeah, not the revival. Sons of Soul.
That's your favorite one, right?
Yeah.
Our favorite one. Sons of Soul? You did say that was your favorite one.
No, House of Music. But House of Music, Sons of Soul top first for me. And then it is Who, then the revival. But yeah, Tony, what goes around comes around. Drove by one of my exes going off the bus in the rain and cold. I feel bad. Then I remember she dumped me because her new boo had a car. I love to hear a story about that.
And they can see you now, Spencer.
If they can see you now, and I got another one for you, Spencer. Tony, my ex. Go listen to that one. That'll get you right.
I'm pretty sure he didn't hear it all.
No, I'm pretty sure he did. But go back and listen to the Sons of Soul.
Overjoyed Stevie Wonder. Okay.
All right, man. All
right. Well, give me 1 second, entertaining people.
Yeah, man. While he doing that, I just want to give a big shout out to y'all for tuning in, giving us y'all music picks. We always appreciate y'all for listening to us. I know we be on our commentary, we making y'all laugh and all that good stuff. So, hey, we appreciate y'all for sticking around. Love the jokes. Love to talk trash.
Apparently, you love to tell all the secrets behind the episode. It don't even make sense to bring out money no more.
If any police are listening, he is a law-abiding citizen. But anyway,
I'm not. Oh man!
Wow.
Good old house music. Okay, G.
Okay.
I'm surprised you ain't heard house music, boy. I have yet to start putting my playlist together for my 5K. Y'all give me some music.
Oh, say list. All right, we're gonna get the odds in a minute. You know what I mean?
No, we can do it now.
All right, let's get to it right now. So the first one that I want to let y'all know, I was listening to on Spotify, rest in peace, Young Dolph. I see dollar signs. And this one was when I was out on the East Coast doing my thing. This is Big Moochie Grape, Never Come Second. So if you can, go check it out. Again, this is Young Dolph. I see dollar signs and Big Moochie Grape, Never Come Second. I got a list of more songs for you to listen to, Sade, if you want to. So, got you.
My two picks are Fendi P featuring Fiend, Extra Shrimp. Yeah, Extra Shrimp. And Dynasty, Here I Am, which he now loves.
I do.
Once again, Fendi P featuring Fiend. I love my Louisiana artists. These have to be two of them. Extra Shrimp. And then Dynasty, Here I Am. Shout out Jet Life. Yes, we have reached the end. We appreciate y'all as always for tuning in. My little small big announcement, if you will. I have found what I'm going to do for the next half of these installments to get these numbers up. As I said on Wolf of Wall Street, there will be, I ain't gonna say a series. We'll say there'll be a playlist of short videos on various topics, whether it be music, documentary, books. Some will be longer, some will be shorter, but you will be hearing me, and maybe he'll want to join in one other time. Who knows? But
I make a special appearance.
maybe. I ain't decided if I want to share it with you.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just playing, man. Calm down, bro. Like you already gave away secrets. Anyway, this particular segment will be called From a Fan's Perspective. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. First thing gonna be about Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. I'm gonna give y'all the truth from my perspective, and if nothing else, I gotta try to laugh. But yeah, and I got a story to go along with it too. That will be coming out sometime this week. I will not give y'all no time because I do not want to sit there and be abiding by no timeline that I cannot fulfill.
All right. All right. So hey, let's end it. D said great show. Look,
Shine say,
I love it. And Tanya says, say girl ran side. Sorry, that's
I got that so long.
Portuguese off the Red Hot Rio album, trying to hurry and send in without proper pronunciation. Oh, super excited for y'all. Yay!
Yo, I got that so wrong. No, you ain't got to. If it's anything hard, put pronunciation in after we get it wrong. Because it's funny to me. I'm
all
terrible.
good.
That is bad.
And I know I probably butchered it up myself.
I think you were closer to me though.
I
think you was closer to me. Yeah, we want to thank y'all, like he said again, for tuning in. Stay tuned with us. We got it coming. Work-life balance, screw it. It's all about this work we trying to put out here.
Get that money.
Other than that, we want to thank y'all. We love y'all once again. First-time visitors here, like they say in the church. Subscribe, number 1. Number 2, we want you to love you. Number 3, we want to see you back next week. Thank you to all the replay offenders, if you will.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all as always. Y'all are our repeat offenders. I said replay. Repeat offenders. I'm sorry. Screwed it up. Anyway, thank y'all so much. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all enough. What we at?
Man, we at GNC Sports Talk where we do it for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy.
Love you, mama.
We love you.
Peace.